Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Los Angeles, California. Today we are at Hillside Memorial Park, technically in Culver City, California, not too far away from LAX Airport. And today we're going to talk about one specific person that's laid to rest here, and that would be Larry King. Now, before we get started, I should mention that there are a lot of very, very famous people buried here, and I will do several videos from here, and then a kind of like a full celebrity grave tour from here also. But today, the main focus was going to be on Larry King. I've had numerous people requesting this one, so today we're going to do it. For just a little bit of history on Larry King, he was born in 1933 in Brooklyn, New York. And after school, he knew that what he really wanted to do was be a radio broadcaster, and he ended up going down to Miami, Florida to seek out jobs in broadcasting. He was told that there were a lot of jobs for unexperienced broadcasters down in the Miami area, and his first job was in Miami Beach at WAHR, and his first job was basically cleaning up the station. During one of his shifts, he kind of had a lucky break, and the DJ actually up and quit, and they were scrambling trying to find someone else to put on the air, and Larry King volunteered to do it. Now, he was put on the air. His first broadcast officially as a disc jockey was on May 1st of 1957, and it wasn't even a planned thing. He kind of, right place, right time, but he was determined enough to find a way to do it anyway. His birth name actually was not Larry King, it was Larry Zeiger, and he changed his name to Larry King. His general manager told him that his name wasn't show business enough, and he was flipping through the Miami Herald one morning and he saw an ad for King's Wholesale Liquor, and he officially changed his name at that point to Larry King. Now, one interesting fact about Larry King, his first celebrity interview guest was actually Bobby Darin. His show got to become more and more popular, and he brought on a lot more celebrity guests. He started the Larry King Show in 1978, and the way that he did his show was he would interview a guest, and then he would take caller questions for about the next 2 hours. So he would give about a 2 to 3 hour interview, give people an opportunity to ask the questions they wanted to ask, and then at the end of the show, he would talk about politics and give some of his views. But Larry King was a very direct interviewer. He was probably one of the best interviewers that has ever been out there. Now, in 1985, I believe June of 1985, Larry King Live started on CNN, and he ended up conducting more than 60,000 interviews, and they taped over 6,000 episodes. He retired in 2010. And on January 23rd of 2021, Larry King passed away in Los Angeles at the age of 87 years old. And it took a couple years to get marked, but his grave is now marked, and he is right over here. Now, hopefully the leaf blower is not too distracting. But it says Larry King, November 19th, 1933 to January 23rd, 2021. Broadcast legend and extraordinary father. We'll be right back after this message, which was Larry King's kind of his signature phrase. It's a beautiful location here, though. Over the years, Larry King interviewed just about everybody you can possibly think of: presidents, world leaders, entertainers. He interviewed everybody from Paul McCartney to Marlon Brando to Nelson Mandela to Bill Clinton, and he even did Frank Sinatra's last major interview, and that's a big one to get because Frank Sinatra did not like to do interviews, but he was okay with talking to Larry King. Everybody liked Larry King. He wasn't really that controversial, and he just had a really great way of interviewing people that not a lot of people in show business have that ability, and he got a lot of things out of people because of that. So just a fantastic interviewer, a great broadcaster, and he was just so great at what he did. Now, hopefully you learned a little bit about Larry King and his life and career, and hopefully you enjoyed this video also. But stay tuned because there's going to be a lot of really good stuff coming from not only this cemetery, but other cemeteries in Los Angeles and around the country. There's going to be full cemetery tours coming up, a lot of Hollywood locations, historic places, presidential sites, you name it. There's a lot of good stuff coming up. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll catch you on the next video.